Plaintiff Bethany Peabody says she and the defendant waited tables together, but now he's only allowed to work in the back of the restaurant because he flirts with all of the female customers. Bethany claims the defendant even won a HAG award for going after a woman who was twice his age. Bethany's suing her former friend today for an unpaid loan. Defendant Leonard Riccio says Bethany is a great person and an even better storyteller. Leonard admits borrowing money from Bethany to start a real estate business, but claims he hasn't sold one house and money is tight.
Tell me what happened.
Well, Lenny and I work at a restaurant together. We met about 6 years ago. We both waited tables, but now I wait tables and he's been relegated to the back because he relentlessly flirts with female patrons. He takes bets on if he can get their phone numbers.
He does what?
He takes bets on to see if he can get
That
female
he'll
patrons'
get their phone numbers? Mm-hmm.
That's what I do.
You better not. You will be fired on the spot. Go ahead.
As a matter of fact, at our Christmas party this past Christmas, he won an award for the best bad habit for hag tagging, because he had gone after a woman who was about twice his age. So
Who made up that name?
oh, it was just an
Hag
award.
tagging. What?
I didn't make it up.
Who made it up?
It was people at the restaurant.
You bring him here and let him tell me some mess like that. That's very disrespectful and degrading.
I agree.
Sir, any of this true? You like sweeping the nursing homes and hitting on all the women at the
nursing homes are probably going a little bit far.
You like elderly women. That's what I mean.
Probably
by
say it's true. Like the women are maybe a little bit older, but you know, Bethany's a great person. She's a great just person in general. She's a great storyteller. The first time I ever met her, was telling a story about the washers and dryers at a laundromat, and she had me captivated for at least 20 minutes. She's an environmentalist. She's a vegan. My gosh, you ask her for a ride in a car and forget about it. Her car is just packed with bottles and cans that she's recycling. And, you know, I show her a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for her simply because, you know, she doesn't push her values on anybody. She has very strong values that she stands by, but she doesn't push them on anybody. And she just asks for the same respect that she gives to everybody else.
You respect her a lot because she has strong values. Typically, that means the person doesn't lie.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Good enough. We can end this case now, then. Because if she doesn't lie, that means she's deserving of her judgment. That means she's telling the truth today. Ma'am, nevertheless, tell me about this money you're suing him for.
Well, he had asked me for a loan of $4,000 as he was trying to be more responsible. He was, you know, he's a lot of fun to work with. He tells a lot of jokes, and he's really funny. Like, he breaks into song and dance routines.
How did he get that money out of you, and how much? Let's talk about that.
I gave him $4,000 to rehab. So
$4,000. Mm-hmm. And you were a waiter at a restaurant that pays that?
No, well, it was a loan I gave him off a credit card that I didn't ever use.
All right.
Okay.
What was the agreement regarding the $4,000?
He said that he was going to use it to rehab a motorcycle.
To do what?
Rehab a motorcycle. Okay. So then he decided to use it instead to go to real estate school because he thought that would be a better investment.
All right.
Then he said he was going to pay me back within 16 months.
What year was it?
That was May of 2004.
Go ahead.
And he was going to make monthly payments, and then...
Until when?
16 months, but if he first...
When is that, ma'am? I'm not going to sit here and count the months that determines how much you owe.
It would have been like December of 2006 or something.
December of 06?
That he would have been paid in full.
Okay, he breached in 06. How much had he paid you by then?
By that point, I don't know the amount.
So how do you know that you should sue for $26.26 if you don't know how much he's paid you?
Well, I do know how much he paid me, because what was happening is he was
Why don't you subtract the amount paid from the amount owed?
He currently owes me $2,626.
Because he has paid you?
$2,074.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. But you knew already. You just obviously put it somewhere and didn't bring it today. But you're not that smart. You can sit there and come up with 2,070. Maybe you are. You wait tables. You got to add and subtract. I'm probably the only dummy in terms of math. I shouldn't think that you're not versed in math because I'm not. Neither is he. That's why he has to use a calculator to determine how much 300 minus 244 is. Watch. 300 minus 244. See? You got to grab the calculator.
56.
Sir, you tell me your side about the loan, sir. She says that you had 16 months to pay it as of 04, and you have not.
Correct. The loan, there is a balance due on that for sure. As far as the terms of repayment, I don't recall what the specific terms were. As far as I remember, it had to do with earnings from home sales after I acquired my real estate license.
When did you get your license?
I passed the class in March of '06, I believe it was.
All right, so it's been 2 years since
been a
you've had
couple-
your license.
Yeah, and as we all know, the housing market has taken a nosedive. I haven't done particularly well.
You haven't sold a home in 2 years.
No, I have not. I had some things
Do
that
you
I...
expect to ever sell a home?
At this point, no.
You never
No,
expect to sell a home?
I've
Pardon?
taken, my focus has completely shifted.
All right. So if the loan repayment was based on you selling a home, and you now have determined that you're never going to sell a home, do you think that means you never have to repay her?
Oh, absolutely not.
So what is your defense today?
Well, I do what I can. Life throws itself curveballs as it does to
So your
everybody.
only excuse now is poor mouth?
Excuse me?
Poor mouth. You haven't heard that much that you're hitting on the elderly ladies?
I guess
That's where that comes from.
I guess
That's
I need
the saying that elderly folks they used to use 20, 30 years or 50 years ago. Crying
I
poor
guess I'm
mouth.
not going after as old as I need to.
Crying poor mouth. Don't come in here crying poor mouth. They give me my money. Tell him, right? You tell him.
Yeah.
Say, don't come in here crying poor
They
mouth.
come here crying poor mouth.
Sir, if you can no longer pay in the manner agreed, but you still owe her, then it would become a reasonable amount of time in which you would have to repay her. And you have 2 years is certainly a reasonable amount of time for you to have to repay her. $2,626 is your judgment. Have a good day.